Hello and welcome to the Smart IT Odoo 18 Academy. Today we are going to explore the Purchase module. We will cover the functionality of the application and review the best configuration options to suit your business needs. We will also touch on access rights and permission management. As with most of the Odoo modules, Purchase is integrated into other modules such as inventory, sales, manufacturing, accounting, and contacts. Upon installation of the Purchase module, the Invoicing module will also be installed, unless you already have the full accounting module installed. We will focus on integrated functionality in later lessons. In this first lesson, we will look at a brief overview of the Purchase application and the basic functionality of the module. To begin, we will navigate to the module by typing PUR whilst on the Application dashboard, which will bring up the Explorer, where we will select the Purchase application. When you open the Purchase application, you are greeted by a list view labelled Requests for Quotation. If we look at the status field, you will be able to see the orders in the different states, RFQ and Purchase Order. If you would like to see only requests for quotation, we can click in the search bar and select the RFQ filter, like so. To return to the default list view of all orders, we can either click the X to remove the filter, or we can click the Orders Requests for Quotation menu. The list view provides us with a wealth of information, including the supplier or vendor and the total value of the order. Using the toggle found on the right of the list view, we are able to customize which columns are displayed. We will start by selecting Company and Billing Status. Any changes made to list views via the toggle menus are user-specific and will not affect any other users on the system. Across the top of our page, we have a New button, which, when pressed, will create a new RFQ. Using the gear icon, we can import or export records or insert the list into a spreadsheet. To the right, we have the common search bar that is seen all throughout Odoo. The drop-down arrow displays Filter, Group By, and Favorite options. Let's type Azure. You will see that we can search by order, vendor, and many more options. Click Vendor and we will see all orders from Azure Interior. Clicking again into the search bar, we can see the Add Custom Filter option. When we click into the first field, by default set to Buyer, a drop-down menu appears with a wide array of filterable fields. Let's scroll to create a filter rule for Activities. In the second drop-down, choose Is Set, then click Add. This will isolate all RFQs and purchase orders associated with the Azure Interior supplier that currently have planned activities. To remove this filter, simply click the X next to the filter tag. Now let's use the Group By feature. Start by selecting Purchase Representative and then add a second-level grouping, Order Date, Month. This will give you a multi-level expandable list view. For example, under Mitchell Admin, you'll now see grouped orders by month related to that user's purchases for Azure Interior. If you'd like to save this search for repeated use, click on Favorites, Save Current Search. Choose whether to make it your default view and whether to share it with other users in the database. Let's now remove the grouping and filters again by clicking the respective X buttons. On the right-hand side, you'll see icons to switch between List, Kanban, Pivot, Graph, and Calendar views. The Calendar view shows RFQs and confirmed purchase orders based on their order deadline for RFQs or confirmation date for POs. You can toggle for month or year view for a broader timeline. The Activities icon in the upper bar lets you quickly access all activities across RFQs and POs, whether late, today's, future, or completed. Back in the list view, beneath the New button, a small grid displays filter buttons like All RFQs, all current RFQs in the system. My RFQs shows RFQs assigned to the currently logged-in user. To Send filters RFQs that haven't yet been sent to the vendor. Waiting lists RFQs that have been sent but not yet confirmed. These usually have a future order deadline. Late shows any RFQs with a past order deadline that haven't been confirmed. To the right of the list, system-calculated data is displayed, such as the average order value and how many RFQs were sent in the last 7 days. At the top menu bar, you'll find Orders menu. Includes requests for quotations, purchase orders, and purchase agreements, to be covered in a later lesson. The Vendors menu item opens to a Kanban view of vendors with bills. You can remove this filter to see all contacts in the system. In Odoo, a contact can simultaneously be a vendor and a customer. In the Products menu, you will see a list of all products with the Can Be Purchased filter applied. Remove this to view the full catalogue. This menu and the Product Variant section are also available under Sales and Inventory modules. The Reporting and Configuration menus are visible only to users with Purchase Administrator access rights. These provide tools for customizing the module and accessing detailed reports to monitor your purchasing activity. Click the top left arrow icon to return to the main dashboard. That wraps up our overview of the Purchase module in Odoo 18. Head to the next lesson, where we'll explore user access rights and dive into configuration settings to tailor the system to your company's purchasing workflow. Thank you for watching, and until next time.